I want to ask you about the bigger picture about maintaining work and the importance of keeping a role. Because if I'm understanding correctly in this timeline, you did give up work because of ill health?
Yes.
And was that a big day to not be in that role anymore?
Yes. I come from an era, going to go back to my age, where you work to live, because that's what you did. You didn't live to work, but you worked to live. And so yes, I worked out at the end of the day that I'd worked for 50 years and 3 days.
Really?
Totally. In all that time I had 1 day out of work.
Wow.
And I spent that 1 day looking for a job, which I got. So yes, when I retired from the police service in 2006, one of the dangers is that I would be sitting around indoors moping, etc.,
Yes,
etc.
exactly.
What am I going to do with myself, and so on. And so I took up this accreditation, but as I say, I was very, very disappointed that I had to stop work because, as I say, I was being sick in police stations and so on and so forth. But then, having said that, I'm quite, if that's the right word, I'm enjoying my life as it is at the moment. The winters are very difficult, and that is when I'm probably at my lowest ebb, because you can't get out. It's bleak. At one stage, for example, at the beginning of this year, and I think I may have told you that I was so depressed and so down that I had to get a friend of mine just to bring in a pint of milk and a loaf of bread because I couldn't get out of the house. I was so low. Things had really got me down, and I think, go back to this point, well, I got past my 67th birthday. Now where do I go? Hang on, I've just had another Christmas. I'm not supposed to have another Christmas. I've just had another New Year. I'm not supposed to have another New Year. You know, very, very difficult. But having got over that, and well, say the summer's here, looking out the window at the moment, I have a garden, which I've now got where I want it to be. I have, as I say, bowls, which I've got where I want it to be. And strangely enough, just to sit in the garden and do nothing, apart from read a book perhaps, is another place where I want to be. So where I want to be at the moment is fine. I'm not looking forward to the winter coming round, but we'll see where that takes us.
I'm curious, did you used to notice the winter in that way when you were working?
No. Apart from the fact it was cold or snow, I did never, it was never an issue, winter. You do notice obviously that the winters are a little bit worse in northwest Leicestershire than they are in London. Oh absolutely, because obviously the snow doesn't stay on the ground like it used to. It's what, 2 or 3 degrees warmer in London with street lights, cars, houses, etc., etc. Where of course being out here in the open, it's a little bit different.